Alright guys, Sirius back here with the Pacific Theater of Operations for the Super Nintendo in 1993 on hard mode. Had a little stream trouble with the first part, so at about 59 minutes it crashed and I just went ahead and took a break, but we're back here with part 2. Continuing on from the very end here, I didn't make any changes, so I'm just going to go into Special Forces and I'm going to continue attacking Hong Kong in order to get England's support for the Allies to go down. Let's see, Taipei is still picking up something. Saipan, what do we got? 467. Alright. Just keeping our eye out here. Fleet 3 is under attack by bench armors. That's the air. Ooh, man, we're taking some hits here. That Air Force shouldn't be that strong. They must have dumped some planes. They must have did like a base supply and put a bunch of planes into there. Fleet 3 really should have took that base already. I mean, we were taking out their battalions left and right. They were like a day from surrendering, and here I am taking all these hits now. That's pretty bummer. Alright, come on now. I wish you could skip through this, just speed this up, but you can't really click through the reports as they come through. This is the fastest speed. But Fleet 3, here's their attack. There we go. Boom. Planes destroyed, planes destroyed. Destroy the batteries, destroy the battalions. Oh, that's not good. I don't want to see that. This is where they're listing my ships taking damage, which I hope it's a short report. Doesn't look like it's going to be. Man, what the heck? All of a sudden it turned into a big battle down there. I don't really care if the battleships get all beat up. I just want them to win. They've got to take this base. It's not super critical. It's not going to be a huge failure if we don't get it, but it would be nice to go ahead and get that. Come on already. All I got was 17 planes and a battery. Oh, there we go. 19 bombers shot down, 6 bombers shot down. Yeah, they dumped a bunch of bombers into that base. That's my problem. They did a base supply. If I do an order base, I'll probably see that they've got a lot of stuff there now. Alright, nighttime. Their planes can't fly at night now. That's cool. Was it France's trust toward our country fell? Whatever. I'm not allied with France anyway. There we go, a nighttime attack. Boom. Fire. Destroyed. Take the base! Nope, they must still have units left there. Iwo Jima, under attack by 4 fleets. There's some fleets out there. Alright, there's some bombardment stage. This is where they send planes. Fighters and bombers to nearby bases. There we go. Got him. Alright, so now I don't have to worry about those planes anymore, so that's ideal. And that puts me at +1, because we did lose a base. We lost Shanghai, but now we've got those 2 bases down there. Guam's under bombardment. Guam is strong. We're not going to win Guam that way. Alright, first things first. Order Fleet 3. Duty, yes. Port call, boom. Get that fleet in there. What else have we got going on? Do we have people out? We do. We have negotiations in progress. Check your data nation. Electronics. I need that electronics to go up by 2 points, I think. So we're going to go raise skill. Let's send our main guy. And I need electronics by 2 points. 55. Here it is. Japan has successfully developed a search radar. Alright, let's see. Info, special forces. Let's keep focusing on England as long as we can by hitting Hong Kong. Nope. Alright. Info, special forces. Jeez, 3 failures, but at least our guys weren't captured. Alright, the Mutsu. Port, supply. Let's get them some fuel, let's get them some guys. Go ahead and load everything onto the transports, that's fine. Set them to 100%. Let's get ready to sail again. we go. Dock that fleet, get them all rested up. And I think I might want to try to take out Makassar too. I'll just sweep through the whole place if I can, if they'll let me. Oh wow. Number 1 Fleet Air Force is attacking. That's where those 3 carriers went. They went south. Yeah, they're sinking my ships now. Look at them go. Wow. Well, whatever. I'm not going to lose that base. I'm not going to do it. I hope they shot down all their planes. At least now I know where to send the subs. It'll take them forever to get there, but I'll send them anyway. What else are they going to do at Shanghai? Nothing. Well, actually, they're not at Shanghai. They're on their way just south of Naha, and it'll take forever for them to get there, but we'll send them. All right, order fleet. Let's see. 9 was it? It was 9, right? Yeah, there we go. Duty. Oh, that's not 9. 10. Order fleet 10. Duty. Yes. Attack enemy fleet. See if you can send them down there. It'll take them forever to get there, but they'll be on their way. Now that was just the Air Force, right? So that first fleet is out there somewhere, and I still don't know where they are. We're going to do a conference, we're going to do a race skill, and we're going to put the rest of the money into engines because on hard difficulty the game loves to have your ships experience engine problems while at sea. So the only way we can hedge against that is to up our engine skill. We got to get that up as high as possible. Alright, order base. Let's do an order base. There we go. Supply. Give them 10,000. Materials. Oh, 50's good. Soldiers. I need a lot of soldiers there. I don't want to lose that base. Fighter planes. I don't know, 200. Bombers. 70. Scouts, 7. Let's go with that. It's an extremely important base for me. I don't want to lose it. And then the other one that I just took right here. Supply. We'll go fuel 10, 20, 30. We'll go 40. 40,000 is good. Materials is good. Soldiers, 20, 30 is going to be a good number here. Fighter planes 100. Torpedo bombers 976 is good. I wish I had scouts to give, but I don't. Alright. Is there anybody else that needs help here? Materials, soldiers. I don't know, does anybody see anything? Saigon maybe? No. Palau could use some soldiers. Let's supply them. Get them some fuel, get them some materials. 1, 2, 3, 40 is good. Soldiers, we'll go to 16. Fighters, we'll give them the full 59. That's good. Torpedoes, 1, 2, 3. There we go. And freighters, I'm going to set to 10, just because I like to park there, and I need to be able to get the fuel there. All right, and I'm sure. Info, Special Forces. Still going to focus on Hong Kong while I think I can. There we go. England's trust fell. Let's see. Data, allies. Let's take a look. So England's support for the allies is 57. Yeah. Let's see if we can get that down lower. Info, Special Forces. I'm still going to go for it. I'm going to keep going for it here, people. Alright. Mutsu's still resupplying, so info, Special Forces, Hong Kong. I'm glad the Mutsu is there to defend against Fleet 1, Allied Fleet 1's trouble that they're causing me. And then we'll do a port supply. Fleet 3. Let's see here. I guess I'll put 10 guys on this transport. That's good. And then we'll go to 90%. I'll leave a little bit of fuel in the base, just to get them supplied up in case Fleet 3 needs to go somewhere. But right now, they're parked exactly where I need them to be. Those ships will help to take a lot of the damage and to ensure that the bases won't be taken back, because I know First Fleet is out there. What do we got here? Engines. Alright. Have you guys noticed a trend here in that when you seek a technology request and it comes through, it adds to whatever your most recent skill raise was? It's pretty cool. Alright, let's go here. Main fleet again. Let me check my data nation again real quick here. We need scout planes, we need bombers, so I may have to invest some of that money in resources. So we're going to produce arms. We're going to send our main guy again. And I'm going to get just a few scout planes. Scouts. I'm going to go with 113. There we go. It's a very conservative amount. But we need a few planes because we need to know what's going on. The search radar is available, but I still want to throw a few planes out. Alright, info, special forces. Going to continue harassing England's trust for the Allies. Knock on wood, my guys haven't been captured yet, but it could happen at any time. Failed. Alright. Failed again. Alright. This is like 4 attempts per turn. It's very risky for having an intelligence score of 20. Cool. Alright. More. Okay, so that's the 5th attempt. Keep trying. No? Alright. Slow Fleet 10 is slowly creeping its way down there. Alright, so First Fleet is somewhere near Saigon now. That means that they are northwest. So order Fleet 10 to get up there. I don't even know where they are. Let's see, duty, yes, attack enemy fleet, and I want to send them somewhere around here. This is probably where they are. Give or take. The subs won't know, but at least I'll position them so that if a base tells me that they see them, that'll put us in a better position. Conference, produce arms, or raise skill. Diplomacy, of course. Let's do another technology request. I'm not going to give up. Just give us some technology help. Alright, and then we'll do special forces. Continue on, yeah. There's the capture. Alright, it was worth a try. Let's switch over to France. How about Thailand? Ooh, they got those agents too. Alright, back to France. That's the only one I got left. Failed. Wow. Alright. Keeping our eye open. Their first fleet is down there. December 7th. It's a special day. Alright, they are down there. They're attacking my transport squad. Alright, we got the technology request away. I'm going to do a produce arms. Because I need bombers. I need enough bombers to load up on all those carriers. 300 is good. If they'll say yes to it. Yep, there we go. 529. It's probably 100 more than I wanted to spend, but I'm going to need them eventually anyway, so not an issue. And then we'll just hammer on Hanoi until we're complete or until they're captured, either way. It's really not even critical that we break up the relationship between France and the Allies, but it would be fun. Nope, captured. Alright. I'm gonna rest one day. I'm not even gonna worry about trying to do special forces in Manila. There it is. I-25 is having engine trouble. Max speed fell to 6, which means their base rate is going to be 3. 3 knots. That fleet is... it's not going anywhere. I should just send Fleet 10 back home. With the engine improvements we have... yeah, there's the declared war. With the engine improvements we have, the top speed was 13. It's probably higher now. Probably 14 or 15, so... we're going to send Fleet 10 home because they're ineffective right now. Look at that. 3 knots. They're not going anywhere. Port call. They didn't go anywhere. A ship that won't move is useless. Alright, and then we'll do conference. We'll place some special forces so we can use some special forces. And don't forget, we have to put search radar on all our submarines before the end of the month. So that's also coming up. There's Hong Kong. The search radar on the submarines is the trump card. That's the ace. That's what's going to win this on hard mode. Okay, special forces, Hong Kong people. Oh man, captured right away. Alright. Just rested up then. Sheesh. Maybe they upped their... oh, here we are, 37 to 20. I'm going to do a quick little shore leave. Actually, am I? I don't know. Let me think about this. Would Fleet 1 come down here and try to attack? Just give me a one-day rest. We'll let the fatigue go down a little bit. These guys need a shore leave. They need it bad. Their fatigue is at 78. So let's give them, I don't know, let's give them 5 days. Just to calm down that fatigue. Maybe up the morale a little bit. December 9th, so January 1st, we're going to have some very powerful submarines. Conference, special forces, we're still going to plant them. And the place I wanted to put them was my next possible target, which is right here. Boom. I want to see what's going on there. Let's take a look and see what that base is up to. Oh man, we could take them easy. They don't have any fuel though. Maybe I picked the wrong one? I don't know. That would be an easy base to take. Maybe it was Kuala Lumpur that was the one that was producing all the fuel down there. I've already got the two big fuel producing bases. Yeah, I'm just gonna rest it another day. I don't want to give him a shore leave because I might need to send him out. I'm just going to set days on this one. We're going to rest for 2, 3, 4 days. Yeah, airplanes were sabotaged. I gotcha. I-25 is having engine trouble. Max speed fell to 5. That one will continue to have engine trouble until it's dead at sea. Until it's a dead ship. Under attack by Air Force. Well, I've got ships there. Number 16, okay. I'm going to split off 10 to 11 and I'm going to send the I-25, I don't know, somewhere else. I've got battleships there. If I didn't have ships there, it would just say we are being shelled. But because my ships are there, I'm getting a report about what's really going on. Which is really just a decimation of my ships. My fighters were shot down. Did we shoot down any of the attacking Air Force. There we go. One fighter. I shot down one plane. That is difficulty 10. This is Pacific Theater of Operations on the hardest mode. Playing as Japan, which is harder than playing as Allies. Alright, shoot. Order fleets, order arrange at sea split. Fleet 10 to Fleet 11. The I-25 is experiencing some problems, so we're going to split it off on its own. I need these subs to get home quicker. Speed is 5, which means the thing's probably moving at a 2. Which one was this? I don't remember. Here's the I-25. I'm going to do a port call, and I'm just going to send them to the closest possible base I can find, just to see if I can get them to land. Alright, do we have people out? I think so. Yep. And we'll do conference, we'll do special forces, and we'll keep placing them. I want to see what's going on in Kuala Lumpur because I still have Fleet 3 that could do something. Whatever. Let's do Hong Kong first. I'm not going to tag right now. Not with Fleet 1 out there. I don't want to leave either one of those bases undefended, so I'm not going to release those fleets. Special forces. Let's attack England support again. No, okay. This gives me something to do while I'm waiting anyway, because in all the highest scenario, I'm just waiting for the end of the month. And I will of course send all those subs out to total repair before the end of the month. Ooh, 2 hits on England, nice. No, we're good there. I got half a mind to send this guy out, though. How many units do I have? 20? Nah. Just keep them in your pocket for now. Alright, Marshall's picking up some warships, Marshall Islands. You'll see Fleet 11 start creeping a little bit closer to home base. Oh, jeez. That first fleet is going to cause me problems until I get out there and handle it personally, I'm sure. And I will. I will. It's going to be mid-January that's going to happen. But you know what? We could supply those carriers first. So let's see. Order, arrange, formation at port new. Fleet 4. All these nice carriers. Not this one. It needs to be repaired. But these guys, I can put planes on them. These two, I can put planes on them. So let's do that. Okay, troops no. Freighters no. Implement yes. This is we're gonna front load the supply. Formation at port join. This is 1 and 4, and I'm just gonna swap these. Should I keep this cruiser? I don't know. I might fix it. Get rid of this one too. All right. Main guy, yep, here, okay, and doesn't matter because he's going to get decommissioned anyway. Shikaku is okay, and the Congo is the main flagship there. Okay, so now we'll do port supply. Fleet 1. See how there's nothing on it, and I'm just loaded with scouts and junk. Time required. I can use this time that I'm waiting to do my resupply. Putting all these... Oh, I see. I also have to unload the fighters, which also takes time. So, here we go, here we go. And unload the fighters. Boom, there we go. Don't have any soldiers to load, but I can always do those at another time. These guys are going to be my 2 fighter units. I use the light ones. 45, drop the scouts. There we go. And 100%. So this is a week of supply time that I can do now. That way I don't have to do it later. When January 1st hits, I don't want to spend an extra 7 days loading those planes when I can do it now. Alright, info, special forces. Nope, nothing. Nothing to do here. Rest 1 day. And rest 1 day. Rest 1 day. these guys. I'm not going to send them anywhere. I'm not. Now all that first fleet is out, so they can take a 3-day shore leave. Alright, what do we got here? Saigon is under attack by a Allied First Fleet Air Force. Yikes, that was a big attack. None of their planes got shot down. That's hard mode for you. Under attack by 4th Fleet Air Force. Yeah, my ships are going to get constantly battered until I get down there. But I'm not going to lose those bases. I'm just not. Yeah, the Saratoga. So they only have 1 carrier. Between the 1st Fleet and the 4th Fleet, they've got 4 carriers down there. Engines, nice. Okay. Give them some bombers. Make Germany happy. Okay, let's do info. Let's do conference. Diplomacy, yeah. We still got enough time. Let's up those engine skills. We'll do technology request is good. They're really good at their air power too, look at that. Engine steel, they've got a lot of ability here, so let's keep asking them for help. And these guys are all rest. Yeah, rest 1 day. Okay. Set days 1, 2. Alright, let's see what they do next. There it is. 4:30, 12:22. There's their carriers. I've got a beat on where they are, but I don't have any sub-units that are fast enough to get there. And if I send destroyer units, which are fast, they're going to get all destroyed. We're probably going to lose Saigon. I think that they went ahead and pulled off attacking my 2 fuel-producing bases, and they're just focusing on Saigon now, which was probably one of their main targets anyway. No, there's my fuel attack. Oh man, they're battering me. They're battering me. That's the Saratoga. That's just 1 carrier doing all that damage. There it is. 7 fighters shot down. Wow. Alright, warships. Just 1 cruiser. It's probably the De Ruyter. Alright, conference. Special forces. Let's continue our attack on England's support. So, Hong Kong. People. Okay, I can deal with that. Special forces. Come on. It's 3 attempts. Four attempts. Wow. Alright, 1458, 1267. It's probably the De Ruyter still. This one, who is this? No CV? I don't know what that one is. They're out there. There's ships out there. Fleet 10 should get here before the end of the month. So I'm not too concerned with that. Shoot him down, guys. Shoot him down. I'm gonna have to split off that battleship and send it home. That armor's getting somewhere where I don't want it to be. That whole fleet should just come home, really. I think we're okay. If the Saratoga wants to send their one air unit against that base, then it can. There we go, 22 bombers shot down. Alright, that's not a big deal now. We had some good luck there and did much better. But Fleet 3 does need to come home. They're too beat up. Now they're ineffective. Special Forces. Yeah, keep placing them. I'm gonna go with what would be a really good one to do. Let's just go with the main bases. Why not? We'll have a couple of backups in case our guys get captured in Hong Kong. Alright, this is gonna be Special Forces. I want them to break the I want England to break the alliance with the Allies. And if their support goes down low enough, they automatically will. And it's gonna be really fun. That's just what these three fleets are for. They're sitting around waiting to use Special Forces. Alright, the Mutsu, they're in good shape. I'm going to go ahead and use them to try and attack it as well. Nope, okay. These guys, I think I'm going to send them home. First I'm going to do an order, arrange, formation at port split. Yeah, I guess I could, I don't know. Into Fleet 5. This is a good way to get your ship sunk, but we'll see if we can get away with it. Here and here, it's fine. These ships will get home a lot faster if I go this route. Yamashiro is moving at half speed. Alright, depart, other. Fleet 3, port call, send them home. This one, I'm going to be a little bit trickier with it. First I want to send it here before I send it home, because I don't want it to go near Manila. They'll get sunk if they go that way. Alright, Saipan, what do you got? No CB present. Yeah, Saigon is under attack directly by First Fleet now. Wow. We're going to lose Saigon, which is fine, because then I can use them to... Oh, I just missed. What was that? Fleet 3 and 5 are picking up what? A carrier. There's a carrier out there. 550, 1568. That's the Saratoga, and she's probably going to sink my Fleet 5. There we go. Fleet 11 made it home. Well, not home, but they made it into dock anyway. Saigon is one tough base. I probably should have sent Fleet 2 to defend Saigon 2 days ago. The good news is the Saratoga attacked Fleet 3, and now their air force is destroyed. Which means they cannot use their little air force to sink my Fleet 5. That was a poor move on their part. Yeah, we lost Saigon. There's no point in deploying Fleet 2 now. Fleet 1 will dock there for the rest of the month, most likely. Alright. Let's see. Port, depart, other. Let's just send the I-25 home. I'm sure they can make it. I just wanted to send them there. If we had gotten an engine warning, I probably would have been more wary, but at this point I think we're okay. Let me see what Fleet 3 is up to. They're getting a report at 550, 1568. Let's see if that's close. Attack enemy fleet at 550, 1568. That's like right on top of us. It's right here. Fleet 5, keep them going home. Alright. Do we still have people out? Diplomacy? Yes, negotiations for more engine support are underway. Okay, then we'll do Special Forces. And it's going to be another base that I can utilize with my 3 Special Forces fleets. Saigon is France, I think, isn't it? Let's put some people there, just for the fun of it. Saigon is going to be France, I think it is. Alright, Special Forces. Continue hammering on England, that's key. Alright, specials. People. Alright, people. Come on now. This is Fleet 2. Saigon is lost, so Fleet 2 isn't going to be useful to send out now. Just leave them where they're at. Oh boy, 1194, 1192. That's a big fleet. Oh my. Wow. Fleet 3 should be coming. There it is. Saratoga's taking a hit, but I didn't slow him down. I'm going to get those reports for the next couple of days. 550, 1568. They're not moving it. Saratoga's still staying where they're at, which means I might be able to get another hit on them. Let's see. 564. Okay, they're moving. 564, 1570. Give me one more report so I know where to send the ships. 588, 1550. They're moving it. 588, 1550. Saratoga's fast, I'm sure. 593, 1533. 593, 1533. Remember that one. 593, 1533. So order Fleet 3. Duty. Yes. Attack enemy fleet. 593, 1533. Alright, so see they're going this way. Now the difference here is by the time my fleet gets there, they'll be gone. So I have to overshoot it. They're probably going for this pass, and that's what I'm going to count on. Conference, Special Forces. Keep placing them. We're going to need them eventually. They're going to be very useful. Let's go with Thailand. Alright. Special Forces, do your jobs. Hong Kong, people. Hong Kong, people. Nope, okay. Let's keep trying. I've got 3 guys. Special Forces, Hong Kong. Got him. Boom. England's trust fell. I love it. These guys, I'm going to do something fun here. I'm going to go port, depart, other. Fleet 2 is going to attack enemy fleet, and we're going to cut them off at the pass. I think the Saratoga is coming up through here, so I'm going to have Fleet 2 wait for them. Right there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Enemy warships are coming. It's a big fleet. There's a lot of destroyers. Fleet 3 is chasing them from the south, and Fleet 2 is coming from the north. We're going to do a pincher attack on Saratoga and hopefully engage at least once. That's the plan anyway. Alright, Fleet 10 is home. So Fleet 10 is ready for repairs. Fleet 11 is kind of on its way. 2 and 3 are executing the pincher attack on Saratoga, which is Allied Fleet 4. Allied Fleet 1 is probably still docked in Saigon. We don't have to worry about them until next month, but by then I'll be ready to send my first fleet and my subs down there with eyeballs. Shanghai's under bombardment. Yep, Sabakan's being shelled. Guam's under bombardment. Sure they are. Guam's tough. And then we'll do what here? Order, arrange, formation of port discharge. We're going to discharge 10. I need to get them back into reserve so that I can do a total repair on them. And I'm also going to do an order, arrange, formation of port new, and I'm going to have a fleet 7. I'm just going to have a fleet that's kind of a ship that's kind of hanging out, just so I never have anybody here who's not doing anything. There we go. So we'll go with him. Cool. And then we'll do more special forces. I need them to be available. We've had great luck with them not being captured, but I don't know when that luck's going to run out. So we'll put some in. I'm going to say main base is good. Main base is good. Okay. Let's keep placing them. Alright, info, special forces. I'm going to continue the England support. There's more. England's trust fell. And just for the fun of it, I'm going to do a data, allies, I'm going to see what the support we think. Yeah, they're down to 32. England support for allies is at 32. That's a great place to have them. What else they got here? Thailand's not too happy with the allies either. Very cool. So if I wanted to ally with somebody, it would be Russia. They've got really good steel artillery. But I would take England and France too if I had the chance. At any rate, we're going to go info, special forces. Oh, excuse me. Thanks. And then it's going to be Hong Kong and it's going to be people. Alright, efforts failed. Info, special forces, Hong Kong, and people. Oh boy, there we go. Agitated. Agitated. I wonder what's up with 2 and 3. The Saratoga obviously went dark, but my fleet 2 is waiting. There we go. 659, 1447. The pincher attack is underway. I wonder if they broke through my lines. They probably did. They probably did. Yeah. The fleets are kind of passing each other now. 700, 1402. They're running. They're running. And they got away. That is why you need the submarines with the search radar, and you need your first fleet, because the computer cannot do it. They are so ineffective. Alright, order fleet, what was it, 2? Was it 2 that had a report? What's the report? 718, 1403. Alright. Duty, yes. Attack enemy fleet. They're up here somewhere. 1403. Yeah, they're running. And then fleet 3, I guess I'm going to do a duty. Yes, I'm going to port call, and I'm just going to send them here. They probably aren't going to do well defending that base, but I'm going to have them try. Alright. The Shikaku is totally supplied, which is very cool. I'm going to continue with the special placements. Let's see here. We can use these to attack Russian support, so we'll go with that. And now we'll do info, special forces. Continue with the English support. I want them down to like nothing. I want them under 10. Oh, agents captured. Okay, that's fine. We'll switch over to San Francisco. People. The fun part about hitting one of their main bases, it's just random who you will lower the support for. I want to test this and see if it has to do with Russian support. Efforts failed. Alright. What do we got here? 734, 1396. They're running around. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my ships to target them. They went dark and passed the blockade. I had 2 fleets, and somehow that one carrier made it past. Alright, Yokosuka. Italy's trust fell. That's not good. Now they're sabotaging me too. Alright. Give me another report on the Saratoga, if you can. 757, 1360. I wonder if Fleet 2 can even catch them. $751, $13.44. Oh, they gave us electronics this time. $751, $13.44. You gotta remember it. $751, $13.44. Order Fleet 2. Duty, yes. Attack enemy fleet at 751, $13.44. Where are they going? Probably going to Manila. They're trying to make it through. $751, $13.44. Okay, so they're right around here. Alright, keep going up there. See if you can run into them. I don't know. Let's get those guys back into Hong Kong so we can continue to attack the support. Alright, info, special forces, boom, and people. No, okay. Let me check the data on that. Data allies, English support for allies is 23. Cool. Let's get that lower. I want it under 10. Efforts failed. Alright. They've got ships out there. Not a lot of them, but they've got them out there. And believe me, with the allies coming with new ships online every month, there's going to be more and more ships just continuing to come. We have to be wary. Alright, Fleet 3 is docked. That's good. Fleet 2 really isn't going anywhere. I want them to, but they're not. Saratoga's hiding. 744, 1265. It looks like they're going north. They're trying to cut through that little channel of islands. Let's see. Order Fleet 2. Duty, yes. Attack enemy fleet. 744, 1265. Yeah, they're going toward Manila. So where they're at right now is 1265. Right now, they're here. They're going toward Manila, so I'm going to try and cut them off by going here, but it's probably not going to work. Alright, conference. Diplomacy again. Keep asking for help. I want to do an alliance request with Switzerland, but A, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. B, I don't think the army's going to agree with me. And C, I don't think Switzerland's going to agree with me. So that's 3 reasons why I'm not going to do it. Info, Special Forces, Hong Kong, keep hitting them. Efforts failed. It was nice to get that electronics boost. +4 electronics from Germany. That was really cool. Okay, people. Efforts failed. And info, special forces. I'm just going to go ahead and use them to do it too. So Hong Kong, people. Man, 4 attempts. Nothing. Alright then. Oh, number 2 fleet under attack by that base air force. No, we got so close. I forgot that that's their base. Oh man. We're in the danger zone over there. Number 2 fleet is picking up that other war fleet too. Includes a CV. Yeah. That's why my destroyer got sunk. And they're just getting closer. That's not good. That's a strong base. Fleet 5 will probably be sunk if they get too close. I don't think Fleet 2 can catch them. The game is now going to try to have me play this cat and mouse, dragging me back and forth between Manila and Davao until my fleets are destroyed. So I'm not going to play that game. Order Fleet 2, duty, yes. Port call. Yeah, that's not good. Going back here. And 3 is docked, okay. So Fleet 5 probably won't make it. Probably won't make it past, but whatever. I don't know. Do I want to lose that ship? Where are they now? Yeah, they're just too close to that base. Get them out of there. Send them all home. Send them all here. It's not too late to send them home. All right. Where's Fleet 11? Are they gonna come home or what? The I-25 is moving at 0 knots. Oh, because they're here. Got it. Okay. So order, arrange, formation at port discharge. The I-25. Boom. And then we're gonna do a fix and a total repair. Take this, and the rest are gonna be subs. Very exciting. So, first things first, we got 233 materials. I want this, and this. A higher fort would be nice on a carrier. It's not necessary though, so we'll just leave it there. The next thing that's important is we got max on those. I want high speeds, the highest speeds possible on these subs. There we go. So this means they'll move at 7 knots, which isn't great, but at least they'll get there. Search radar. Every ship I can get them on. Come on. 2 months, okay. So what we'll do is take it off there, take it off there. That means my subs will all have the search radar. How many subs do I need to have search radar? 2, 4, 5? You know what? They don't need that much search radar. 168. I think if, in comparison, I'd like to have search radar on 2 ships in my fleet. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And go 4 reporters. And I'll leave the 2 subs that don't have search radar home to get it next month. That means on January 1st, we're going to have all those search radar ships. It's going to be great. Next thing, info, special forces. All plans are coming along nicely. Everything's underway. Special forces, Hong Kong. People. Okay, people. There we go. Got 'em. And let's mix it up just for the fun of it. We'll hit let us stock people. Alright. So 2 and 5 are going back home to Sandakan. Yeah, there. We can't pass by there. I need Fleet 1 to clear Manila base so I can go north. Those fleets are kind of stuck there right now. I'm just glad it wasn't Fleet 5 that took that hit. They would have sunk that ship, the Yamashiro. So we'll pull all those ships back. Otherwise, we're handing them over. It's just handing over kills, and I don't want to do that. Gotta be patient. 2 bombers shot down. All that damage, I only got 2 bombers. There's 2 carriers out there. That's Fleet 1. I'm telling you that. That's Fleet 1. Or it could be the Wasp and the Hornet. I don't know for sure. But I need those ships to come home. 2 and 5. The Saratoga won that round. They played that cat and mouse game and brought my fleets out just to get hammered. I lost 1 little destroyer and I'm not going to lose more than that. Let's do conference special. Keep placing the units. Especially once First Fleet deploys, it's nice to have special forces out there that you can use. You know what, let's put some guys here so I can see what's going on in that base. Alright. Info, special forces. Let's see, how many planes do they have in that base? A strong enough, a good enough number that I don't want to mess with them. Let's keep hitting English support. Boom. England's trust fell. Data. Allies, what do you got? England is at 10. They are going to break off an alliance very soon now. They will no longer be allied with the Allies. All efforts failed, that's fine. I'm still going to hit it because I want it under 10. 10 should be enough, but I'm just being picky. And I have the commands to do it, so efforts failed. Okay, that's fine. 10 is a good place to be, though. Nope, 2 fleets still getting hammered. Man, they are still within range. The good news is that it's 1600 hours, and that's probably the last time that base is going to be able to hit my guys. I just need Fleet 5 to pull out of range 2. And they will. 4 o'clock, 8 o'clock. There we go. Okay. Bases don't send planes at 8 a.m. anyway, so it's probably 12 or 1600 hours for that, and they're out of range. That's good. Okay, let's place some more specials. Let's just fill up that list. I'm gonna go with... Is there anybody else that I want to hit? I'm gonna go with Hanoi. I'll take French support too. Alright. Here's a little side tip. You get to learn it, which bases the special forces will annoy the people of. Like Hanoi is France, and Hong Kong is England. Those are set, those are fixed. I think you can look it up online somewhere. There we go, England's trust fell. That should put them under 10, comfortably below 10. Data allies, where are they at? Yeah. Oh, they're at 0. Yeah, England is... I don't need to harass England anymore. Okay, special forces in Saigon. People. So they will now break off from being allied with the Allies. England is not going to be friends with them anymore. That will be great. Fleet 2 is home. Good. Fleet 5 is right behind them. Also good. 2, 3, and 5 are all together. It's too bad that a fleet has a maximum of 16 ships. Let's just put it that way. Yap and Palau bases are sitting ducks right now, but there's not much I can do about that. Not until January 1st, and I still need to supply those ships. Alright, Fleet 5, nice. Shanghai is under bombardment. Very good. Those are some good bombardment numbers. Alright, let's do... Do we still have people out under diplomacy? Yes, we do. Okay. Let's do special forces again. Let's put them in... Guam is a good place to have eyes. Very tough base. Alright, let's rock some special forces. And I have a lot of commands to use now. People, let's hit France. Oh, they captured those. Alright, we're going to switch to Saigon then. on now. They're capturing my guys like crazy. Hanoi and Saigon were lost, but that's why I kept placing the specials, so that I would have that kind of reserve. 6, 8, and 9 are doing their jobs. I wonder what their goals are going to be next. I've pretty much held well. I mean, this is Pacific Theater Operation Super Nintendo, 1993, playing as Japan on the hardest difficulty. The game doesn't get harder than this, and I think we're holding pretty well. Alright, this is Christmas time, December 25th. We're going to go conference. We're going to place those guys back in Hanoi so that we can continue to hammer on French support. I want to take France away from the Allies also. I'm going to take a little peek here. Data Allies. England is still allied, but France will be next. Alright, info, special. Wow, efforts failed. Let's do it, let's hit them. This is a difficult base to score on. I'm going to switch it up and just go for Russia for a second. Nothing. Didn't get any scores at all on those. Yay. Technology request approved. Aviation +2. I love it. Wow. Guerrilla rebels attacked Hong Kong. That's nice. But they're upping their intelligence skill because, as you can see, all of my guys are captured. That's wild. Let's send out some more diplomacy. I'm going to do another tech request in Germany. All the help we can get. All the help we can get. Let's exploit that. We've still got a bunch of special forces left, and I'm going to use them. Yeah, they've definitely upped their intelligence score. I don't know what it is, but they've upped it. If you're ever super curious, you can actually go into the select menu and do participation and switch sides so that you can see what they're up to. I haven't done that in years, but it is a possibility if you're super curious. Alright, let's see. Hanoi, people. Then info, special. We're getting real close, January 1st. Real close. And that is going to be the end of the Allies' rule over the seas out here. Then I'll send out all my I's, which conveniently are actually named I. All my subs are like I-25, I-1, I-9. So, pun intended. Alright, let's see here. Conference, specials. Just keep placing them. Keep putting them out there. Where are we going to go next? Thailand. Maybe. I think it was it Port Moresby that was Australia? We could take Australia away from them too. Okay, info special. I still want to see one hit on the people of France. Can we do this? I don't know if they're going to let me even make a success here. I don't recall having one agitation for French support. I'm going to switch it over to Vlad again here. Vladivostok. Something's got to give. Got enough ships trying to do this. 4 or 5 fleets are making attempts every turn. 1456, 1329, a couple of battleships and 4 destroyers. Okay. Just wait till I sink your ships. Number 5 fleet is out there. Sure it is. 1301, 1340. Yep, same guys. I'll keep placing them out there. Probably not going to matter much. I don't know, Saigon, I guess. Just keep putting them out there. Intelligence score is 20. As you guys know, my last attempt at playing in Japan on a hard mode, I invested heavily in the intelligence skill. And not only did it not make much of a difference, but the opportunity cost is what it's called. The effort that I spent investing and upping the intelligence skill cost me seriously in electronic skill, engine skill, and other developments. I had also combined that with investing in... Oh, there we go. Francis Trust fell. I had also combined that investing in delegate support to try and get allied. And not only were the delegates not really agreeable, they were sometimes auto-denied, which just gave me setbacks. And then the actual ally requests were getting denied. Even by Switzerland when I had them at 100%. So the game was not very forgiving on that, and I decided to give that up with the second attempt as Japan. Okay, which we're doing much better now. Top priority, my recommendation, is for playing the game on hard mode is to get your electronic skill up to 55 or higher, get the search radar, put it on your subs, send your subs out as eyes, and then use your carriers to finish off everything. The problematic and the need for having to use the subs is that search radar on your first fleet, on your carrier specifically, isn't going to do any good because the rate is lower. The rate of seeing them is lower, so you need your submarines out there to give a huge buffer to see them basically before they see you. And if all you have is just your first fleet with radar, they are guaranteed to see you before you see them, and the planes will come before your planes can fly. That is the whole reasoning behind this strategy. And being that it's December 29th, basically 2 hours into this, we are now in a position to take advantage of this strategy. Which is a strategy that was successful when I played Allies on hardest mode. So it should work just as well for Japan, except Japan gets off to a slower start since their skills were lower. But that is offset by the Allies having a limited number of ships in the beginning. That's also fun though, because it gives your first fleet something to shoot throughout your turns as they keep coming up with ships and they keep sending ships out and you keep destroying their ships. Whereas the Allies, Japan has pretty much all of their ships in the beginning, and the Allies just have one big battle with all of their ships, and once their ships are gone, that's over. Okay, Marcus. Scroll this. We'll have to take a break in a little while because I've got to do something for work, but we'll at least get up to the point where our subs are fueled and our ships are all ready to go out. Let's try Port Moresby and see if that really does affect Australia. No? Taking capture, okay. Man, they're capturing a lot of guys here. Capturing a lot of guys. Let's go Thailand, people. I'll go with Saigon? I think that's also France. Alright, we are picking up... Ooh, Iwo Jima's got a CV out there. They're close. Allied First Fleet is just south of home base. Wow. It's a dangerous place for them to be considering it's December 31st. I give it about 4 days. 3 or 4 days to supply those rest of those ships, and then I can ship out. So probably the first week of January is when I'm going to be able to send out my first fleet. And it has to be an extremely successful mission. Otherwise, because I don't want to get forced to resign. I want to get fired. That's what happened in the first part. I made it. I lost 2 carriers. I made it home, but they fired me, which is also the same trouble I had when I played Liberty or Death. Okay, is there anything I need to do before the end? I think I've already got the total repair going. Yep, okay. And then we'll do conference, we'll do special forces, and we'll put some more guys back into Hanoi. We want to keep harassing French support. We're also going to go data allies and take a peek. Oop, not this one. We're going to do data allies and take a peek at England. Still allied. Alright. They'll break it off sooner or later. Eventually you'll just see that England is the color will be white. They'll no longer be associated with the blue color that denotes their alliance with the Allies. Special Forces Hanoi people. There we go. France's trust fell. Our agents were captured, but at least we scored a hit on France's support. Special Forces in Saigon, please. People. Okay. I'm going to switch over to Thailand, because that's basically the last one I've got. Oh, they captured them too. Alright. Marcus is picking up some ships. First fleet looks like it's going home. I don't know if they're going to the Wake Islands or what. Maybe they're going to Guam. Here it is, top secret production. Okay. Got some materials, got some budget, but most importantly, I've got all my subs and carriers repaired with search radar. Now CVL, Dreadnought battleship is in. There it is. Alliance between England and Allies was broken. Intelligence quality will probably decline, and Sir John Dixon has left the Pacific Fleet. He quit. That's awesome. Woo! Prince of Wales left the Pacific Fleet. Oh, you know what that means? Those ships were sponsored by England. So England pulled their ships out. That is amazing. They lost 2 battleships, and they lost those destroyers, and they lost John Dixon. That was worth it. Now, I may not have the time and opportunity to do this. I have done it on easy modes, but at this point it would just be a slap in the face to send a lot of delegates to England and increase England's support for Japan, and then eventually ally with England and steal them away. I'm just going to take a quick peek just to appreciate that little victory there. Look at that. England. For Japan, 0. But for allies, 0. I love that. That's cool. Alright. And of course France is going to be next. They're at 75. So we're bringing them down. But here's the other thing. Order, arrange, formation at port, new. Let's go with a Fleet 10. And Fleet 10 is going to be... Check for your search radar. There it is. So I can have 3 fleets that are just eyes. But I'm just going to combine them, and I'm going to have 1 sub per fleet. So let's see, the 9. Let's see, 3 fleets? Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it this way. So 10 is going to be the I-19. And it doesn't even really matter who's in charge of these fleets. They are not going to be for battling. Alright, order, range, formation, port, new. This is going to be Fleet 11. And let's take a quick peek here. That'll be the I-1. Alright, and let's put, I'll put this guy in charge. Doesn't really matter. And then order, arrange, formation to port, new. This is going to be Fleet 12. I make all of my submarine fleets in the teens, so it'll be 10, 11, 12, etc. That way on the map I know which fleets are submarine fleets just with a glance. Let's see here. Put this guy in charge. I-25. Order, range, formation, new. 13. So this is going to be the 4th submarine fleet with search radar. Very excited. Very excited. That'll be the I-9. Yes, and that's going to be... Oh, I don't know. This guy. No, this guy. Doesn't even really matter. This guy. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple more. Order new fleet 14, and that is gonna be 8 0 0. Yes, and that'll be this guy. And order arrange formation report new. This will be the 15th fleet, and I've got one more. I think it's the I-168 that has search radar. There it is. And we will put him in charge. That's fine. I-168. Okay. And now we'll do an order arrange formation. We're going to do a new that's going to include the carriers that I just fixed. So that's going to be these two guys. 0 0 yes. Doesn't matter who's in charge because I'm going to take them as my own. And then I'm going to do an order arrange formation join. And it's going to be fleet 1 and fleet 15. Or 16. 16. I'm going to take those carriers from my own. And I'm going to keep the same guy in charge. That's fine. The Chicago is good. And then I'm also going to do... I need some supporting ships. Some guys with 1, 2, 3, 4. I need some guys with some torpedoes because there will be submarines out there and I need to be able to shoot at them. So give me 5, I don't know, give me 6 destroyers. This is just a little bit of forethought about some light defense. For 6,000 fuel per fuel up, it's worth it. So join 1 and what was the other one? The Nagi, there we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there we go. Okay, first fleet guy there. Chicago is the flagship. And now I will order the resupply. First things first, the first fleet has to be supplied with people, battalions, so that when I attack a base I can dump a few units and take the base. That's going to be key. I don't need the CVLs to have any, just the CVs is fine. The other thing that's going to be cool is to remove the scouts, because I don't need them anymore. Remove the bombers from here, and you know what, I don't need that carrier. I should leave him home. Let's do that. Oh darn it, which ship was it again? I typically only need 2 escort carriers. And I've already got them, those 2. So I can get rid of the Ryuo. Let's do that. Order, arrange, formation, port, discharge from fleet 1. Did he? But he had the search radar, didn't he? He did. In that case, I'm going to drop this one. It's worth it for me to have the search radar. Let me double check that. Yeah. Okay. Alright, port supply. I know it's a little nitpicky, but the lighter you can travel, the better. And let's do this one, and it's a little bit redundant, but let's go ahead and get those battalions back on the ships. Drop the scouts, drop the scouts, drop the bombers, load the fighters, load the bombers. That should be good, yep. So what do we got here? 2, 4, 6 CVs with bombers. That'll give me 6 planes on the battlefield, and then 2 with fighters for defense. Set to 100. So we're looking at a total load of, well, we'll figure that out in a minute. But I think it's about 55,000 fuel. Alright, Fleet 10. 100%. It only costs 1,000 fuel to fuel up a submarine. They are extremely valuable when used properly. Alright, 100, 100. I'm loading all of my I units These are we're gonna go out there and use their search radar to show me where the enemy fleets are. That way I won't be just sending my first fleet out doing nothing, not aiming at anything, not getting anywhere. Every move I make with the first fleet is gonna be properly targeted. Let's hit this base. What do we got here? People. Get some guerrilla units going there. What's going on here? Oh man, they have a lot of planes there. Jeez, it's a lot of planes. I've lost all my special forces units. This is crazy. Agents taking capture. Alright. Yeah, this doesn't look like a strategy that's gonna last much longer here. I don't know. Guam? Look at all the planes at Guam. They have no men. They have no battalions in Guam. That's crazy. That means you land units and you win. Alright, Palau's picking up something. I didn't happen to notice how long it was going to take for the refuel. Maybe I should have fueled the subs first and then deployed the subs and then fueled the rest of my first fleet. Just to give the subs a little bit of a head start, because their top speed is 14 knots, they're going to travel at 7, yeah, 3 days. They're not going to go much faster than that. I am waiting for Germany to come back with a technological request though, so I'm going to hang there for a second. I'll place some people in Hanoi, of course. Keep attacking French support. Alright, info, special forces. Hanoi, please. People. That was cool. I can't believe John Dixon quit and took his ships with him. That was amazing. I don't want to lose any of the... Oh, look at that. There's no people in Mexar either. Get out. I'm going to take that base. Rest 1 day. Boom. Rest 1 day. Boom. Port. Depart. Other. Fleet 2. Attack enemy base. There's no units there. Take it. If they're going to leave it open, I'm going to take it. Enemy warships detected. Yeah. Well, 6, 8, and 9 are doing their thing. I don't think the Special Forces support is going to do anything now these days. Alright, some shelling. What's going on? They're really hitting Guam. That's nice. A lot of good hits on Guam there. Let me take a peek at Guam and see what's up. Oh, that's not the right one. Info, Special Forces in Guam. There's no guys there. They got a ton of planes. They don't have any guys. Wow. Alright, let's do conference. We'll place some, just so we can see what's up. These are going to be tactical. I'm not going to worry about the support anymore. Now I need to be able to see what's going on in places that I pass by. This base, we're going to need eyes there. I think it's only 1 more day before the resupply is done. And these destroyers are done. I don't have any more faith in the Special Forces. I think that the Allies have increased their Special Forces skill beyond what I can effectively do. Let's see. I guess I'll do a port supply here. Just fuel these ships up. 100%. Just take a couple days and get that fleet ready. Not that they're going to go anywhere or do anything, but at least they'll be full up on fuel in case they eventually go home or something, you know. I also want to see what's happening in Kuala Lumpur, Jakarta, because those are also fuel producers. So if I have the opportunity to take those easily, I will. Alright, 1 more day on the resupply. So I'm going to go conference, I'm going to place some more specials and get some more strategic looks at what I need. So that's going to be... Yeah, they're not going to let me see it. Get some people in there, get some eyes on it. Now I'm going to do the special forces just to see what's going on in those bases. So here is 17 guys there, strong number of planes. Kuala Lumpur has 3, yeah. A lot of planes, but only 3 battalions. So if I can sneak a unit up, a fleet, and just dump the units there, that's a win. Manila's got what? 44. That's a strong base. So we gotta steer clear of there when we're passing by. Alright, these guys are all gonna rest because I don't have anything for them to do. And then this guy, resupplying, yeah, not much happening there. So Fleet 2 is on its way to make trouble at Makassar because I saw they had no battalions in the base. So I'm going to dump 10 guys there. Alright, Germany approved. Electronics, +1. I like it. Technology by Sweden? Sure. Let's be friends. As long as you're not friends with the Allies anymore, don't forget about that. So here we go. Port, depart, other. And I'm going to send out all my eyes. So 10 is going to do an info search. At Marcus. Start at Marcus. Marcus is mine, so I can hang out here. 11 is going to do an info search at Guam. Roughly Guam. What about here? I need to see it. And then 12, that's an info search down by truck base. I need to see anything that's passing by truck. Search radar is coming in. Alright, 9. We're going to info search over here by Manila. So I want to see any allied fleets that are trying to park it near Manila. Actually, I'll go on this side of Manila. Alright, and I-8 is going to info search over by Saigon. The first fleet had parked it near Saigon for a while, so I'm going to go see what's up over there. And now the I-168 is going to info search over here by Palau. Because I want to see anybody who's trying to get near my Palau base. So halfway between should be just fine, right about here. Let's deploy those bad dudes, let them go out. Alright, rest 1 day, rest 1 day, and rest 1 day. And here is where I'm going to do a save game. And I'm going to take a little break here. For part 3 is where we're really going to get into the action here to get out there and search and destroy. And that's going to come up maybe later today or tomorrow. So, hang on. This has been Super Nintendo Pacific Theater of Operations, playing as Japan on the hardest difficulty 10, part 2, and part 3 is forthcoming. Alright, see you soon.